Sure, I'd be happy to. Well, I got out of college a very, very long time ago and went into the commercial brokerage business, selling commercial real estate. And after about 4 or 5 years of that, I I had purchased a couple properties myself and with some friends back in Minnesota at that time, and kind of liked the idea of managing the properties that I owned with others. So I decided I was going to concentrate on that. And in '79, I moved my family from Minnesota to California for the weather and decided that when I made the move to California, I would concentrate on being a syndicator.
Mhm.
So really from 1980, let's say, until about 2002, I was putting together deals. I was a syndicator. But somewhere in there, I knew I wouldn't be a syndicator forever because well, I like to say that the care and maintenance of partners can wear you down.
Mhm.
So when I was 45, Dwayne, I went to law school and,
Wow.
and passed the California bar the first time and took about 4 or 5 years to figure out exactly how I was going to get out of the syndication business and go into law. I always knew I wasn't going to be a divorce lawyer. I knew I was going to be a syndication lawyer. I just didn't exactly know how to do that. And at my age at the time, I couldn't go to work for anyone else. There is age discrimination in the legal practice. They're not going to hire a guy at that age. So by the time I was about 50, I opened my own practice. And for the last 21 years, I'm not going to tell you how old I am. 50 to 21 years, I've been just simply practicing law. And in 2014, I decided to take on a partner. So Jillian Sidoti, which I'm sure several of your listeners have heard of or seen Jillian as. We travel around because we're both pretty prominent in the social media world. She and I formed a partnership in 2014, and that's why we're Trowbridge Sidoti. And so we just do a lot of business. I do Regulation D offerings. Your listeners might be familiar with that private placements, primarily in real estate. I would say 95 out of 100 of my offerings are real estate. Jillian does Regulation A plus offerings, which are a little more complicated, more involved with the SEC and getting a permit. And I would say that maybe 6 out of 10 of her offerings are real estate, and the other 4 are different than real estate. She's a broader practice than I do. But collectively, our firm does very well, and we're very pleased with that.